Anyone? What have I done? Why am I not done here? My inventory is empty. Okay. Apparently I have to do this. I have no idea how I would know that, but... Anyways, we now have ourselves a door replica. I want to go back here for a second. Vampire portraits. And now we have a vampire key. It's a library key. Let's see if we can get in here. I do not remember this at all from the beta. We must be way past the demo by now. It's just like a detective novel. So let's see. It looks like we're gonna need some sort of sun here to do this puzzle. Nope, that's the same place. Let's see. There are so many books here, I don't know which one could be useful. Comfy library is comfy. This whole place is insanely interesting. This is where all the vampires are hanging out. See, she's got fangs. They are living in a lap of luxury. So we are investigating the tomb of Saint Germain. And he's got a whole bunch of vampires living with him. Okay, we have a puzzle apparently. Place the bats into the grid so that all the rows and columns have either 2 or 0 bats in them. 2 or 0 bats. Okay. 2 or 0. Interesting. 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, no. 2, 2, 2. This is going to be interesting. Oh, the mask is on the chandelier? Okay, let me go back and get that. We'll come back to that puzzle. You folks have a moment to think about what is involved there. Let's go get our collectible. Thank you so much for pointing that out and shouting that out to us. Thank you. Now we have to go back and deal with... I'm not sure how we can get to this spider here. I thought this might work, but... No, that's not going to work either. So, let's see here. Information again. Place the bats into the grid so that all rows and columns have either 2 or 0. If you place the bats correctly in a row or column, they will light up. Okay. Am I missing something? I can't tell if they're lighting up or not. None, 2, 1, 3. 2, 2, 1, 1. Any thoughts on this one? 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 1. Ugh. I'm not sure what to do with this one. Any thoughts from the folks? Two, 2, 2. 2, 2, 1, 1. Let's have a look at our guide. Tomb? Apparently that's it. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. That makes sense. 2, 2, 2, and 2. Skippity doodah. Yeah, well, I kind of cheated. Little key, big key. This looks exactly like the door I can open. Okay. Where is the door that I can open? I did not skip at all. I just borrowed some information from our achievement guide. Let's go back. Is he still hanging out here? He is. He's still hanging out here. You know what's interesting? Is we can't even leave. Oh, but we can go to our dark room. That's kind of interesting. We can go to our dark room and then we're back here. I think we're magic. I think we're a wizard. Let's have a look at our map, see what we got cooking here. Nothing is available for us to do. That's kind of weird. Gotta do something with this thing. Did we just use... We used a key on a photo? What? Welcome back count? Okay. So what happened there? Let's have a look at our map again. That was a very magic photo. I still have got nothing to do. My inventory is just these 4 items here. Alright, jam footprints, you tell me where to go. Oh, and now that opened up here. Okay. We got it. We're in his boudoir, his bedroom. We just clicked on that photo there. Sure. We're gonna do a little dusting here. This. Oh, there is wisdom in history. That's good to know. Is this painting wearing real jewelry? I want this figurine, but I have to cut away the gold. That won't work. And we now have a little person, a vampire figurine. I'll take those, and I'll take that. He's got a fancy bedroom in here. He's probably entertained quite a bit. There's our collectible. No, we're not a vampire stage. We are investigating a vampire... What do they call a vampire place? Like... What's the term you see in fiction all the time? A vampire hideout? A vampire... like a witch's covenant, right? What's a vampire? A grouping of vampires called? Nest? Does that make sense? A vampire nest? I don't know. Thank you so much, Fabulous Nikki, for following on Hitbox. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Lair. Thank you, Raven Knight. That's what it is. We are totally in a vampire lair. Okay, so we now have our little figurine here. And our frozen vampires. Light socket. I also see you also said lair too. Thank you for pointing that out. It seems these figurines aren't in the right position. Okay. So what am I supposed to do about that? Good question. Cleaning the lamp in the bedroom quarters revealed that it cast a message on the ceiling. There is wisdom in history. What is the meaning of this? Vampire clan. Yeah. Lair, I think, is right. No, we didn't murder the vampires. They're just sort of hanging out. Oh, is that from the first Vampire Legends? This picture here? Was it? Oh, I can't get to it anymore. That's cool. Let's see, what do we got for options here? Apparently we can go back to this spot. Oh, this is where we're gonna put him. It seems like a puzzle of sorts, but it's incomplete. Okay. Interesting. How do I know which book I need? Let's go back to our map. Apparently I have something to do in here. Let's see. My jam hints tells me. Whoa! That is a vampire biting a pretty lady's neck. Uh-oh. Since meeting with an actual vampire almost invariably leads to lethal outcomes, it is rather difficult to assess the number of vampires residing in New Orleans. A persisting rumor implicates one Count Saint-Germain as the leader of the French Quarter clan. Oh, I gotta put these stuff back, okay. This is pretty neat. What kind of flowers are these? I want to say lilies, but I don't think that's the right word. The Count lived in the 18th century at various European courts, where he claimed to be a vampire. He was in high demand at the French court in the days preceding the Revolution, as he was charming and a great raconteur. However, he fell out of favor with the Queen after a scandal and fled to Louisiana. Some sort of scandal, eh? It's probably sex, I'm gonna guess, because that's kind of how the scandals work. Although the story remains unconfirmed, it would appear that the Count attempted to bite the Queen's neck. The Queen's guard apprehended him swiftly, and Saint-Germain was expelled from France. So, Queen, vampire, guard. Got it. Let's go. We're gonna put that there. Queen, vampire, guard. Sunshine. Now we're ready for the puzzle. Yes, it's a hickey, a vampire hickey. Yikes. We're gonna go ahead and do what here? Information. Use the moon and sun levers to plan the path for the vampire. During the day, the vampire is in his human form, while at night he's a bat. Once the path is completed, the vampire will try to follow it. Okay. I see. Guess during the day he's this way? Oh. Oh, okay. I guess when he's in the mountains he has to be a bat. That makes sense, right? How else are you gonna get across there? When it's on land, he's a human. Across the mountains, he's a bat. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, they're bowl lilies? Okay. I didn't know that. This game is pretty cool. I like it. I like the art style. I like the adventureness of it. It's pretty neat. So far, the story's pretty cool. Let's see if we can go this way. Human! Hello, Lolita Moon. Hello. Now let's do bat. We did it! We now have a couple things. Everything is going according to plan. We will kidnap Beatrice today and take her to the old hut in the bayou. The bayou? The bayou. Bayou. We will wait for you.
Why won't they leave Beatrice alone? I have to get back to her house.
We gotta hurry. Hurry. Where's my map? We're done here, I think. Saint-Germain. So, Saint-Germain used to live in France, but was exiled because of an attack on the Queen. He's lucky to be alive after that. I guess they didn't think it wise to execute a nobleman. I found a note in the library.